Alaikum. This is inspiring Syed Misru. One thing that is happening in the workplace is quiet quitting. The managers, the management, and the people in senior roles, they don't realize that the people who are sitting on the desks, they are doing their bare minimum, and they have quietly quit their job. They did not resign, they did not formally tender their resignation, they did not leave the job formally. But as far as the mindset, psychological shift or career shift, they have left the job and they are just doing the minimum just to meet the requirements of their job so that they could continue with their job, they could ensure that their job is intact and they are getting their monthly salaries, they continue to working with certain organizations. There are two kind of people I have seen in the organization. One who are doing the bare minimum intentionally, that they don't need to go extra, and this is against a culture where the performance is preferred. This happens in such organization where the performance is not considered, where everybody is taken equally, where the people who are average, who are good, who are excellent, they are not being recognized in their respective category, whether they are average performer, they are good performer, or they are excellent performer. I'm not trying to create a situation where you start believing in the bell curve and you stack the people against the bell curve. But the managers sitting in the organizations in their respective roles, they have to understand that who is doing good, who is doing bad. Who is doing bad, they need to be guided, consult, mentored so that they could do good. I was talking about the quiet quitting. So when people, they are just meeting the bare minimum requirements of their job, it means they are in a state of quiet quitting. So this needs to be understood by the organization. Why quiet quitting happens? Number one, the culture of reward and recognition, it is absent in such organization. People are totally disengaged, their work is not considered, their work is not valued, and they are not treated properly by the managers. The managers, they are just focusing on achieving the results, they don't take care of their employees personally, and they are unable to take care of their growth, their learning side. The work-life balance is missing, the overall environment is very negative and very toxic, and the people, they feel very bad about working in such organization with such managers. So this is the state of quiet quitting. Some of the factors which I have told you, these are going to lead to quiet quitting. How you can create a culture where quiet quitting could be converted, transformed into thriving, into quiet thriving, that people, they feel being valued, they feel being engaged, they feel happy, and they understand that their learning side is being taken care of, their growth is being taken care of. As far as the long-term stay in the organization, they have the psychological safety, they can share their ideas openly, their ideas will be given thoughts, value by the senior managers, and their ideas will be made part of the overall strategic planning and the business plan of the organization. This is the organization where people, they will thrive, and you can transform quiet quitting into quiet thriving. Then create a culture of reward and recognition. Recognize the people, recognize their performance, say a thank you to them. You have to appreciate, you have to commend the good job done. Go to the people, management, by walking, talk to them, discuss with them, help them in achieving their goals and their milestones. It is how you can create a culture of thriving, and you can transform quiet quitting into quiet thriving. At the same time, create work-life balance. Create boundaries that these are the hours meant for the work, these are the hours meant for the family, for the time. This is the time that is meant for the personal well-being, for the physical and intellectual well-being of the employees. Create camaraderie, develop relationships with the people. Create a culture where learning is given preference. People, they need to upskill, they need to reskill, so you have to take care of them. It is how you will create a culture of thriving. You will create a state where you can see quiet thriving instead of quiet quitting. So the culture of engagement is very important. When the people, they are disengaged, when the people, they are disempowered, they are not empowered, when they are not given the responsibility, they are not delegated with the roles and the responsibilities where they feel accountable and they are being prepared for the future, then they will be quiet quitting. If you want to create a culture of quiet thriving, then you have to consider work-life balance, the learning curve, career growth, family well-being, psychological safety, reward and recognition. All these things have to be taken care of. It is how you will create a culture of quite thriving. The role of HR is very important. HR has to work in close collaboration with the other managers so that you could create this culture. You can contribute and you can contribute towards the lives of the people. Life is very simple if we can make it simple and we take care of these small things, putting together, connecting the dots, and creating a value that is going to make a difference into the organization, into the people's lives, into their families' lives. They will take their organization as a part of their life and they will take care of it. Thank you.